Welcome to Learn Law Better. Are you looking to succeed both in school and in life? Do you ever find yourself blaming others when you fail? Stay to the end and learn how to avoid the blame game, which is the first step to meaningful growth. Now, don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoy the episode, and please click the subscribe button and the bell if you don't want to miss any future episodes. Hi, this is Bo Baez, and today I want to discuss the destructive nature of blame and why it is keeping you from what you really want in life. We live in a society where everyone is looking to blame someone else. Maybe you've heard someone say something like, "That professor gave me a low grade because I'm conservative," or "That professor gives low grades to African Americans." I don't care what label you use, but it is keeping you from learning and growing. Let me share a story about a law school professor who happens to be an African American woman. After her first year of teaching, she received her student evaluations, and they weren't pretty. They described her as an awful, horrible teacher. Now, many of her friends told her that was to be expected since, guess what? Her students were racist and sexist. Now, she could have accepted these words from her colleagues and kept teaching exactly the same way. After all, if others have it in for you, there's really nothing that you can do. But that's not what she did. She looked carefully at the comments, took them seriously, and made changes to her teaching. Within a few years, her student evaluations were significantly higher, and she was viewed as an exceptionally good teacher. Do you see how blaming others could have kept her back? If the reason for failure is external to you, then there's really nothing you can do to succeed. I mean, why bother improving if it's impossible to get ahead because someone is keeping you down? Here are some tips to help you succeed. 1. Look inside. Recognize that you are likely the problem for whatever is keeping you back. Is it procrastination? Is that keeping you from getting your work done on time? Are you spending too much time on social media? Watching too much TV? You may find it useful to track your schedule for a week, marking down everything you do in 15-minute increments. Many of you will find that you are wasting huge amounts of time. When I need to get work done, I find that using the Pomodoro time management technique is very helpful. The key here is to change yourself. 2. Suspend your disbelief. Like the law professor I mentioned earlier, pretend that the criticism you are getting is not related to your race, your religion, your sex, your sexual orientation, or national origin, even if you believe it to be true. Then, make changes based on the criticism you're getting. Are there racist, sexist, and other nasty people out there? Sure. But it's not as common as you believe. As a Hispanic American, I can point to exactly one point in my life where I was discriminated against based on my race. Once in over 50 years isn't exactly a wave of discrimination. 3. What can you do differently? The key to success is taking small, incremental steps. After you've figured out what you are doing that is keeping you back, stop doing those things right now. It won't be easy, but after days and weeks and months, you will find that you have improved. Is life going to be easy? No, life isn't easy, but you will be taking steps in the right direction. 4. Don't look for miracles. When you look at others that appear to have an easier life, they very well could have been provided with a better education. They had parents that invested in how they learned or paid for their education so they didn't have to work during college. I was blessed to have parents that paid for my college, which allowed me to spend my time studying, so that I ended up with a 3.96 undergraduate GPA. They also paid for my LSAT prep test, which allowed me to get a score high enough to get into an elite law school. You can't change your past, but you can start now by accepting responsibility for your actions and working your tail off to catch up so that you can have a better life. If you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button. Also, to avoid missing any future episodes, hit the subscribe and bell buttons. For more resources to help you get ahead, including my blog and newsletter, check out learnlawbetter.com. Thanks for watching.